Okay, so now that we have the site looking a bit more like we wanted to, it's time to start adding some content. We'll go into more in-depth ways to add content later, but the quick press box here is quite um, a handy little option. So we'll just call this test post, and we'll just testing quick test option. So you have the option to add text. You also can upload and insert some media, specifically pictures. Now, we'll go into this again in more detail, but when you're adding media, you do have the option to add it from your computer, upload it. But you actually also can add media from URL, which is a website address, from the media library, and also from something called Next Gen Gallery. We're going to upload something from the computer just to see what that looks like. So if we go select files, and I've just had it on a small little picture here, so it won't take too long to upload. And this is a few kids in Mexico. So once you've uploaded the picture, you have an option to change the title, Mexican kids. The alternate text is what would show if for some reason the image couldn't show. You can add a caption, and that'll show up below the picture. And then you can also decide where on the page you would like it. I tend to try and center my pictures, and you can also decide on the size, and then you can just click insert into post, and the picture will show up in the post. It won't show up in the quick press option, but it'll show up in the post. And then finally, there's something called tags. It's worth talking a little bit about tags. Tags are a way to keep track of all of the stuff going on in your blog. Because the information on a blog constantly moves down the page, it's difficult to keep track of it all. So we need a few different ways to do that. One of the ways is tags. And what you want to start doing is getting in the habit of adding a few different tags to each of your posts that sort of describe what the post is about. So it might be something to do with the topic the post is, it could be English or math. It could be the name of the student who wrote the post. In this case, I'm just going to say Mexico, and I'm going to tag it with Pro D and the word teachers. You can't have too many tags. Just put a space between them, and then click publish. So let's go see what that post looks like. So as you can see, here's the name of my post, the date, the text I wrote, there's the picture. It says it's uncategorized. We'll talk about categories later. Now this is interesting. If I hover over the tags, it underlines all of them, which means that WordPress sees all of those tags as one tag. So I made a mistake there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and I'm going to go to my posts, and I'm going to hover over test post and click edit. Now this is taking me to the main editing screen and writing screen for blog posts. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for my tags. So there's my post, and then down the side here are my tags. And turns out I need to separate the tags with commas. So I'm going to do that. And I can see now that they showed up as separate words. And I'll just go back to the post quickly to make sure that that's worked. So I got to click update first to make sure my changes work. And then I will go to view post. And now I can see that I have 3 separate tags with that blog post.